Hello guys, Elfin Warrior here. Welcome to today's video. So, today I am showing you battles from my Alarielle playthrough. So again, same situation. These battles from this time around are from a different playthrough, so they're not exactly the same. However, you'll get to see the just obviously the way that I fight it. It's still similar kind of outcomes. So yeah, don't worry about that. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying the series and you're enjoying my videos. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Be most appreciated. So you can stay up to date with my latest videos that I release. So right, we'll just get into it. So as you can see, I've taken a bit of a defensive position here. My melee units either side of my archers. What Alarielle is currently doing is just trying to waste the ammunition of the bolt thrower, because they're gonna like wreak havoc. If we can just wipe that out, that'll be helpful. So I'm just gonna put it in double speed there, fast forward it. Oh, there we go. Got me. So I just needed to draw them out and send my my cavalry in, and they just do such a good job of getting them off the battlefield. So, and then, okay, let's just slow it down a bit. Okay, so then as what I'm trying to do now is I just need to try and distract their dark shards. So the more I can distract them, the better. So luckily we can get a good charge in there, and now these ones are just doing whatever. You just got to be careful with the Black Ark Corsairs because they're anti-infantry. So yeah, this is why I'm like focusing on them there. So yeah, I'm just basically doing hit and runs with the Illyrian Reavers. Dryads I ain't asked about, so they can take as much bloody damage as I want. So as you can see there, we've literally just distracted, what, 4 units there? Well, 3 mainly. So it's pretty decent. Should really turn around and focus on them now because they're breaking. So yeah, we're just running around, and I think the idea is to just so we can mess them about and we can hit these before these like do too much damage. There we go, yeah. And now we're breaking them, we're distracting them. So that's it. The Illyrian Reavers are really handy in the beginning, literally just for this. And you just want to carry on, push through, stay away from the spears, and then just cycle charge both of these units while you get your archers just to focus on these damage dealers. Unfortunately, Alarielle doesn't have many decent spells in the early stage, so she's a bit useless in the beginning. Look at these feckers trying to come and murder our trees. Not very nice, is it? Okay, so it's going pretty well, as you can see. So they've broke as well now, which is good. Just using the Illyrian Reavers just to cycle charge there, whilst the sisters are now shooting these. To be fair, I should have just left them shooting them, but they're in the trees, because the tree can deal with it quite well. I'd like to say quite easily, but they're anti-large, aren't they? So, but yeah, these do such a great job. Actually, they do a really good job. And now they're out of ammunition. So yeah, we use both of these just to go crush these, and this is where we move in. Yeah. Get them on there, we just fuck him. Just get rid of these troops, see if we can break him. So there we go, we get them all to flee. Try and run down as many as we can. So that's what I do with the Reavers, just especially the Dark Shards anyway, just because they'll be a problem like later on. Just to get rid of the problem, you just get them down to 5 like troops, and then that's it. Once you've got them down to 5, the unit's been wiped out. So it's nice and easy. So there you go. We took quite a bit of damage, but wasn't bad really. So this is the battle for Savoia. So where are we? So we decided to set up over here. We're going to go for the corner, just because they've got a few units. We're going to go for that. I've decided to hide my Illyrian Reavers in the trees, because I find in the beginning they just make such good nuisance unit, just especially for the Dark Shards. So as you can see, they're coming together. Just let them come in. You want to get to the point where the melee infantry just get a bit in front of the archers, the missile units, and then you can just focus on them. So I'm using that opportunity to like try and heal some of my troops if I can. You can't necessarily do it just because you can't replenish bloody lost units, so but it's worth a try anyway. She ain't got any other spells to use anyway, so pointless. So they've got a little bit of damage, so that'll be from like the last battle. And then yeah, just trying to bring Alarielle forward just to distract the Dark Shards. So while the archers are absolutely kicking them, and then we should bring these in. Yeah, these are coming in now just to finish off them. There we go. And then they shit themselves and be like, whoa, what's going on here? And just cycle charge them into each unit just to distract them. So slow this down a little bit. So yeah, just cycle charge them into each of the archer units just to, like I said, just distract them, keep them busy so they're not doing damage to us whilst we're actually doing damage to them, because they're forming up ready to shoot now. And if they've gone over here, but they're getting shot to shit, and their good melee units are breaking, so they're trying to flee, and they've come back, but they're losing, so they just don't stand a chance. So there you go, victories within the grasp. So yeah, just use your archers to good effect. They've worked really well here. Dealt with all the melee infantry now, and now the army loss has been inflicted. You don't need to run them down because they're inside the settlement, so they just die. So this is the next battle for Evershale, so taking up a similar kind of approach. I don't have my Illyrian Reavers now, but I do have more archers, so yep. And also got rid of the Dryads as well because they're shit. So yeah, just set up here. Keep the sisters nice and protected because they just fucking aim for these bad boys, and you don't want to lose them, especially like early game anyway, because you just cannot replace them. So as you can see, we're going a bit of a checkerboard formation. Melee infantry either side, just to protect those flanks, and here they come. So just use, if you ever get like, especially like later on as well, like well all the time really, just put your hero or lords at the front, just to like, so they're getting attacked first. They can like, she can take more damage than what these can, and these are more important because these dish out the damage. So hang on a minute. We need to see they're trying to flank us here. This is classic AI move. So now they're hopefully just going to come into her. She's took like so many. Reposition the spearmen just so it stops these from getting to them. And then you just want to pile like, this is what I like. This is what I like to call the kill zone. So basically, you have your lord or hero here, and she occupied 3 units then, and then you just get your archers just to fire into this kill zone, and pretty much every arrow that gets fired into this is a successful hit. So you're done. Look at it, you're just doing so much damage to them, and that's because like you got your single entity unit just surrounded by a number of like models in there. You're not going to hit her at all. So that's pretty good. And then good, like, I do like this. It's useful because like if you look here, you could get these ones firing into the back of these or the side of them, and then likewise there. It is really handy. These ones are shooting into the backs there, so they're just doing more damage. Same over here. Just got Alarielle to help out the spearmen, whilst these have turned their attentions to the dark shards now. We're doing a bit of damage. So yeah, they've fled, they're moving on to the next one, but then they're just going to get shot into the fucking back and sides. It's just a big fucking mistake. And there we go, this looks like the army loss. Yep, and there's the army loss. They're inside the settlement, so you don't need to worry about it. They're wiped out anyway. And there we go, that's how you complete the full province. Speed this up, don't need to see the fuckers running away. Again, took a little bit of damage, but nothing too spectacular. And then you're going to be recruiting the next turn anyway, so. Okay, so this is the battle for the Phoenix Gate. I know a few people have asked me about, like, basically they wanted to see this battle to see how I did it to take so few casualties. Well, this one goes a little bit different as to how I did the other one. For starters, when I did the other battle, I set up over here on this side. And then what I do is, as you can kind of see over there, I'll get back to that in a minute, but you just move your lord or hero just to distract the tower. And then, like, unfortunately, like when I was trying to do it again, like they put dark shards up here, and unfortunately sometimes you can't really get the units that's like right at the front there, so it was a pain. Like, you either just waste their ammunition just to make it so then you can enter that zone, because then I just found it a bit easier to, like, how I got them. But like as you can, like, we'll try and see it here, but I'm just moving my troops forward. Yeah, like I said, whilst she's distracting the tower, but just be careful, don't leave your troops too close, because look, they're actually getting fucking hit. That's what the bad thing is about there, whereas the towers are like more over there, so you've literally got a spot where your troops can be safe. So it doesn't go as well, but you'll get the idea. And then what you want to kind of focus on is, like, basically the missile troops. You either waste their ammunition, and then you can then focus on, like, the more dangerous units, which is the Black Art Corsairs, because you'll be able to beat these in combat, and the Black Guard as well. You want to definitely want to take them out, because it's actually them that caused me the problem in this video. You'll soon see. In fact, because there's two units as well. Yeah, they caused me a real problem, as you'll soon find out. So especially when they've moved up here anyway, you want to definitely aim for these. Whenever they sort them out, are you gonna? I think I'm moving them back just because they keep getting hit a little bit. No, still going over finishing them off. Right. But yeah, definitely I would recommend aiming for these, because they've literally got the backs to you. Easy kills. But I've not gone for them yet. But I think it's because I'm aiming for the missile units. I'm trying to take these out first. Should really have been aiming for these. They're more important. They're high priority target. And then, like, once we can get a bit closer, we can, like, obviously I should have aimed for these. Definitely. So learn from my mistake that I made. Take the Black Guard out first. Yes, these are dangerous as well. So the one thing I'd probably suggest is waste the ammunition for the guys that are on the front. Waste that. Probably hide them hide. In fact, if you hide your troops in the trees, they most likely won't put people on the walls. That's what I've kind of found out. Or because you can hide them in trees like back there. So if you had artillery, this gets made so much easier because then you can at least take the tower out. There you go. I'm focusing on the wrong targets again. Didn't focus very well on these. I just seen these. I was like, right, let's take them out. Should be aiming for these. It's just like a little bit of a long-winded battle. This, just because you can actually win. You can win this battle without even setting foot inside. And if I remember correct, I actually have to set a foot inside it to go take it. So it's a bit frustrating. There we go. Started aiming for them now. Finally. Yeah, changed my mind, gone for a different target. I think I've gone for these just because it's easier because they're on the side, but then they keep moving like this. Gets stressful. And now they're being shot at. Fools. Need to aim back over here or not. This is why you want to go through all archer units just so you can, you don't have to. If you're playing on lower difficulties, then yeah, you can feel some melee infantry attack the walls and stuff, but definitely still thin these out. Get rid of the blackguard before even entering. Thin the Black Ark Corsairs out because they are anti-infantry. You send your guys in there, they're gonna struggle. So thin these out. Your infantry's not gonna have a problem against dark shards. Yeah, they might have shields, but they're not gonna have a problem. So we've thinned them out quite good. We're just gonna swap to the next lot. I think I've got another 2 lots of archers to be able to use. Yeah. So I've thinned them out quite well. Not enough. Like I said, I should be taking the Black Guard out, and then hopefully you need to try and get these on the wall, take them out, and then focus on the anti-infantry units. So there we go, trying to take these out. Yep, they're fled. So then I should aim for these now, because this is just a waste. You're just going to keep hitting the tower. You're not even touching them. So I actually, again, learn from my mistake. Made big boo-boo there. Fucking aiming for shit that I shouldn't be. Should aim, there we go, aim for these. So whilst they've got the backs here, take advantage of it, take them out. There you go, it says victories on the horizon. And then I'm taking these dark shards again, for fuck's sake, just aim for these. It's just my own fucking playthrough. It's different when you're playing it and when you're watching back over it, you can see where your mistakes are. But yeah, this is definitely a mistake, because look, I'm shooting the fucking dark shards again. Fucking hell. Finish these off. It's only because I thought I'd got the army loss penalty, but I haven't. They've got a full unit here and they've got a full unit there. I've wasted so much fucking arrows on there. Should be taking these out. And there's my final 4 units as well of archers. Should be taking these out. There we go, now they're doing it. And then need them to go up on the wall, but I don't think they do. So yeah, I'm just trying to move over to this side just to get a better angle at these. There we go. I've just, because that's what you got to be careful of. Alarielle's just took too much damage, so I've had to swap her out for just the infantry unit that I'm not asked about. So there we go. We're just getting some damage on these, but should have really tried to entice these up onto the wall. And there There we go. We're just trying to finish these off, just because they're deadly to the archers when we have to make the assault, which is very soon. Right, so they're dead. And you can see you got to be careful of that. You're getting fucking shot at. Don't even think I'm realising it. There we go. I've just realised. Fuck's sake. There we go. Killed those blackguard, but we end up having these to deal with. So, in this scenario now, I think what would have been best is not to fire up here, because you're hardly fucking hitting them. Send these up onto the wall. It's because I was trying to do it without like even setting foot. But like, should have sent these up on the wall. These would have come up, and then you use whatever remaining arrows you got left into hitting these. So that's literally all they've got left. I was expecting the army loss. And just not got it. Now I'm sending them up. Now I have to send everything fucking up. And these are like starting to fucking shoot. There we go, they fucking fled. What the fuck's going on with them? There we go, get in there. So see what I mean, you can get rid of these very easily. But then I've got a full fucking unit of these to deal with. I don't know why the fuck I've let the sisters fucking chase. So one thing, like, I do kind of do it in the end, but one thing I should have done is I should have just sent the sisters straight over there, because I didn't think it'd be a fucking problem, but it turns out it is. Should have just sent them over there, and the countdown would have started. There we go. I've pulled some units out. That's exactly what I've done. Alarielle's going over there. She was taking too much damage. I was like, right, fucking send the marchers as well. Should have sent the sisters straight away. They were over here. They'd have been there by now. But he capping it, and there you go. Now I've took them out because they were taking damage. Look at that. Just one unit is literally holding all these back and actually doing damage to us. A lot of damage. In the meantime, we're just capping that square. And that's literally how it goes. I think they take the army loss anyway. I don't think we actually win by that. Yeah, because I'm just trying my best just to get units out and fucking get behind them, flank them. We're outnumbered. Get them outnumbered. Get them flanks exposed. They're tired. So look, timer goes down. But I think, if I remember right, they flee. But it's just, that was just a fail-safe option. There we go. Told you. That was just a fail-safe option. Like, should have done that much sooner. But you can actually win it without even setting foot into the settlement, which is how often, like normally how often I do it. So yeah, the losses were a lot more than in the video, but like I said, you can win it like that, and that was a harder way of doing it. So this is the siege battle of the Shrine of Cain. So I've decided to hide my troops on this side. Again, I'm using Alarielle to obviously take the focus of the tower. So then yeah, just use your hero or lord just to take the focus of the tower. I was using, so I had Vor's anvil the right. I was hoping you need to aim it, so when there's a unit you need to make sure it aims like here or just behind it to destroy the tower. That's what my plan was, but it wouldn't let me. So because I couldn't get destroy the tower, yes, they're not man it, but you've got to be careful. If they even have one model just here, which I think, if I remember right, it does happen, they can activate the tower even though they're not there. They can be stood there, which is daft. But as you can see, I'm just taking out the dark shards that are easier to take out. They've gone. So now I'm just using, just taking out these, and there we go. So if I just explain now, the whole purpose of what I've just done there was to destroy the front bit. So if you aim like up here on them, it should do a bit of damage. It should basically take the front of the fucking gate off. So basically they now lose their protection, and unless they're stood behind this big blue pointy bit, like, you're gonna hit them. Like, there's nothing blocking. They've got no protection basically. So like, look at that now, they've literally got no protection apart from their shields, which isn't doing much, as you can see. So yeah, unless they get behind this blue bit, which is the exact thing they've done, we're still managing to get them, but yeah, they've just got no chance. This is quite an easy siege battle really. Luckily they don't they don't come on this tower again, so yeah, take out these witch elves, these little bitches. Definitely like one of the most dangerous units that they've got in there. You want rid of that, and there's another one there. So this is definitely going to be a battle where we win without even setting foot in the city. Yep, so just swapping them out. Swapping them for the next lot, because they've done their job. They've used up their ammunition, so these are now focusing on the Corsairs now. And there you go, I think they reactivate. Oh, very close to. As soon as they put them in that bit, they reactivate. Yeah, as you can see there, they're literally hiding perfectly behind it. So them two there I can't get, but if they were either side, there we go, aiming for the Lord now. The Death Hag, just get rid of the heroes, because they're a pain in the ass to like deal with anyway in combat. Just easily get rid of them. There you go, she's fleeing, she'll come back in a minute. Maybe. Yep, she's coming back now. There we go, focusing on the dark shards again. And there we go, finished her off, she's gone. Dead, Death Hag. Oh, body's despaired. And there we go, we've got him wavering. Friends routing, not liking it. Can't make its mind up about that inside fort bit. Yeah, get rid of these witch elves, they're fleeing. There's only one dude left, how's he still there? And then yeah, army loss will kick in soon, and these feckers will just, there we go, it's kicked in. They've just fled, wussbags, and that's how you can win it without even setting foot inside of the settlement. 0 losses, so not too bad. So this is basically a land battle against Safri. So where are we? Yeah, so apparently we've got reinforcements coming in from up over there, and they've got reinforcements that come in from over here. So what I've done, going into a checkerboard formation, I'm just moving back. Speed this up a little bit because they take the time to come. Just get ourselves in position and then we'll force them to come. So as you can see, my army composition now: 2 bolt throwers and the rest archers. So yeah, we've got to give him a kickstart. So Alarielle goes up and does a spell on him. Don't know why she's fucking dancing like that. Have they got a bolt thrower or something? Let's check their forces out. So I wasn't too keen on these like rangers, but they certainly do a lot of fucking damage. I'll give them that. They certainly do a lot of damage. So I'm just trying to wait for these to come now, but it's like, right, fuck that, send her up. And then I'm sure I changed my mind and I send her up into the through the woods. Yeah, there you go. I've just diverted so she becomes hidden. She can get closer to cast a spell, because I believe she's got banishment now. So she should have banishment. So she's gone into the woods, and then she's gonna come over here and like just cast a spell. So they're very tired. So they've got Loathe and Sea Guard. I don't think they've got many archers. They've just got Sea Guard. So we outranged them massively. So there she is, coming up here now. Nice and hidden, so she can get close and cast a spell off. Yeah, there we go. Do some nice damage on these. Did a little bit of damage. And now they decide to move, so fuck, get back. And that bastard's just fucking healed them a little bit. Fucking... what an a-hole. So, here they come. Alarielle's just getting back now. See it from their point of view. Let's watch it from the bolt throwers. Let's watch from this one. And this is what they can see. They're filled full of arrows. Rain death upon them. So then yeah, just put your lord out front. Just so they can tank. Just so they can just lure in as many units as possible to give your archers a chance just to fucking pepper the shit out of them. There we go, look at that. Oof, rain fucking death upon them. Nice. So there you go, Lord's under attack. You just want her to distract the archers. I'd rather them waste the ammunition on her than these, because she can easily dodge them. And then look at this. Oh wow, right, we'll fucking slow this down a little. So as you can see, units are just getting completely obliterated before they're even getting any close. So what, there's 2 that's broke, fleeing. She's took 2 units there, maybe even 3. No, just 2, but they're getting absolutely fucked up. So as you can see, it's these rangers over here. They get into combat and they do some damage. They rip through my lines, absolutely shred it. So over on this side is going alright, not too bad, but yeah, look, these absolutely shred through my lines. So I turn to focus. Like I said, this is why this formation is really good in this scenario, just shooting into the back of them. So I turn these to deal with them, just because they're fucking needed. Put a banishment on there, but shouldn't have really done that. Just tried to help out. It does kind of affect my own units. Yeah, and luckily we've managed to break them. So obviously in this scenario I've got to take into consideration reinforcements come over there from over there. So really, in hindsight, what I should have done was move like these units here fall back to here, because they literally just come and surprise you. But other than that, it didn't go so bad. We've won the fight on this side of it. They're just fucking peppering the shit, waiting until they're fleeing for good. So there you go, reinforcements approaching. What I should have done, like I said, was this half of them here was to reformation over here, instead of just wasting my ammunition there. There you go, these are coming back in, going again. So yeah, there you go, this is exactly what I didn't want to kind of happen. Like, luckily they didn't get close. I did turn them anyway, but still, you don't want them to get close because they can just fucking pop in out of nowhere. Alright, so there's one mage down. And there you go, just peppered all them. Kill that fucking mage. That fucker's dodging all the arrows. Fucker. Yeah, I think it's these ones. These ones, they absolutely tear through me fucking line. Oh my god, see that? They fucking feigned going for that one, and bastards. Right, I should have left her. She's fucking fleeing. See, there you go. It's these ones. They fucking shred through me line. Okay, so I'm out of fucking ammunition now. Luckily, I was saved by the army loss penalty. So there we go. It wasn't too bad really, considering like what I was up against. We were far outnumbered. But yeah, she definitely pulled her weight in that battle. Right, so we're taking one of the settlements from them. So as you can see, familiar formation. I'm just going to get to the corner because they do have a lot of troops. So unlike the in my video, this, if I remember correctly, this one is actually a harder fight, just because obviously there was a lot more troops there. In the video, I was able to wipe out their army, and I could take this settlement like pretty much just with the garrison there. But yeah, this time around they had an army in there. So yeah, it's just same thing. Just put your lord at front. Just distract their archers. Their archers are the biggest threat to your army. So the more, like I said, the more ammunition you can waste, it's more ammunition you've got here to fucking destroy these. So yeah, as you see, just lure the cavalry in, fucking destroy the cavalry straight away. Yeah, she's took too much damage now, so get her back. Just be careful with that noble. He's gonna be fucking so dangerous to her. Luckily she's back at full health now, so let's just get the fight in now. So yeah, she's distracted. Only 2 units there, but yeah, just see how this formation works. You've managed to see a few times, but literally they come at the first ones. These are just peppering the fucking sides of them. Look, turn around, start fucking hitting the side of them in the weak points. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units can't fire, but the rest of them can. Yeah, sure, they've wiped that unit out, or they've just broke, but look, they're breaking whilst they're running like to me. This is the thing that's doing the damage, is all these archers. They're doing so much damage to me, so the bolt thrower can only do so much to them. So now we've dealt with like the frontline troops, we can then turn our attention to like the back ones. Can start reaching, like should be firing at these now. So you've got to do a bit of micromanagement now. It's like, because look, they're targeting the sisters, so these should be firing up over here now. That's probably because I'm trying to do so much. These should be firing up here, all missile units, and then any that aren't firing here just fucking use them to start firing. Like they're doing a good job there, helping them out. These probably should be firing into there, or them into there, and then obviously helping Alarielle here. But yeah, now they're doing it. As you can see, they're firing over. We're breaking quite a few of their units. We're in fucking quite bad shape ourselves, and that's because we're being shot to fucking shit by these. But yeah, Alarielle needs to fucking get out of there. Jesus Christ, she's fleeing. So Alarielle can only tank for so long, and as you can see, it's the fucking noble. He's the dangerous one. You need to get rid of him. So just fucking fill him with arrows. There we go, army loss. You don't need to. The army loss has just occurred. So there you go, not too bad. Against the odds, we took quite a bit of damage there. Bolt throwers definitely done their job there. So whenever you come like that, just use your bolt throwers to like deal with their to just do damage to their missile units, because obviously you've got greater range on them, whilst these just deal with the melee units. And then, like, they had quite a lot of sea guard then. If that's the case, just use your further back units to deal with them. So so then that'll be a lot better. And there you go, you just mop them up. Considering the circumstances, the damage wasn't that bad really. Yeah, we took quite a bit of damage, but look at the losses that they took compared. Fucking, they got shredded. So yeah, it wasn't too bad in the end. Okay, so the battle for the White Tower of Hoth. So I can show you how I do the sieges properly. So hero out front, distract the tower. Obviously make sure she's in the line of it, and then just use your bolt throwers to take out the tower, and then position your archers. Like, scout out the tower, scout out the settlement, find the best position where you can where basically you're not under threat from lots of towers. Basically identify the towers that are basically the most threat to you, which technically that tower's not on this map. That tower's not even a threat. That one's more of a threat, but they're not going to put troops there. If this was me defending it, I would put troops there. Fucking, obviously, if they're this side, because it'll pick all this area off. But technically, you don't need to destroy it. I just like to destroy it just for peace of mind. Because then, like, when you come to get these, you do need to move over in front of it. So, like you can see, just your archers are safe there from that. So, like I said, you don't even need to be there. Tower's now destroyed, and now you can just focus on using the archers then. So I'm just using the bolt thrower. I think the bolt thrower was just firing on its own really, just up here, that's fine. So yeah, ideally if you can get, I think I'm actually getting it to take this. So this is the stuff that I'm on about. This is the stuff that's like blocking most of it. If you can destroy that, then let's have a look. Let's see if it happens. Yeah, so there you go. If you manage to damage that, look at that, they're exposed. They're absolutely exposed, and it just makes it so much easier to kill them. So then, yeah, so now just literally pick off anything that you can reach. So yeah, high priority target there. Archers, they've got the backs to you, just fucking pick them off. Balance of power wasted for them. See, look, it's just raised quite a bit there. Take out dangerous units as these rangers. And more rangers here, you just definitely want to take them out. Fucking anti-infantry bastards, pretty much. So yeah, I think I used the invocation of all there. It just like did fuck all to him. Look at all this damage. See, this is really a good thing that they've done that, because if the rangers are down here, because they're spread out, it's harder to hit them. So by them coming, like forming close proximity up here, that was actually a bonus to us because we can just hit them so much easier. And look, they've got 3 units of spearmen there, bringing a 4th. Go on, turn your backs. So yeah, this is pretty much like we can win the siege without even entering the city. Got plenty of that was just the first lot of archers as well. So we got the second lot, and look at all the damage. There you go, I just did another one there. Did fuck all. Should have really done it over here. But yeah, look, just literally aim for the most vulnerable ones, which they've got their backs to you. They're fucking dead. And now just aim for the slightly more difficult ones. Yeah, so again, easy target, got the backs to us. They're shielded and they've got the backs turned. That's fucking shame, innit? You can just wipe them out so easily and then get rid of these archers, get rid of this balance of power. There we go, lovely. Got rid of them. Now we'll get rid of these archers. Happy days. And then you've just got these left to focus on. Is there anything else left? Yeah, just spearmen, that's it. Army loss will come in soon. Coming very soon. So there we go, taking these out. Getting these up here, seems like they're so undefended. And then bringing the final lot of archers. It's definitely, especially legendary difficulty anyway, this is definitely the reason why you need so many archers. What are they doing? Crazy fools. I think I'm trying to attack these near ones, but they just can't get the angle on it. And there we are. There you go, just picking them off. One volley at a time. Now aim for these big ones. There we go. Army loss. And that's how you can win that battle for the White Tower without even entering. 11 losses. But yeah, wasn't too bad. So this one's the battle for Whitefire Tor. So, okay, so they've got a couple of reinforcements coming in. Yeah, we're all set up here. Same formation. Just invite them in. So yeah, ideally you want your bolt throwers to be aiming for the missile units. Good banishment there actually, very good banishment. So luckily this army's just coming on its own first, so that's good. Get them fucked up. She's taking all the hits there from their shit ass fucking Corsairs. Who's that? Supreme Stark Sorceress. And as you can see, we've literally just damaged their fucking missile infantry before they've even got a chance to get too close to fire. So yeah, that lord definitely needs to be took out because he's a threat. Really bad threat. So yeah, she's distracting him there. It says victory is within the grasp already. So yeah, as you can see, the whole thing about this, they just come onto the line, turn the ones next to them, and they just shoot the shit out of them. Lovely. And now they flee, and you just shoot the bastards in the back. Fucking Alarielle's having a hard time there, so you just need to get her back out of there now. She's done her fucking worth, and just get some heals on her. So Dark Sorceress there, she's gonna do some fucking nasty shit like normal. Corsairs have come back, so they've met up now, they're on the way. So yeah, she's getting some good heals on her so she can resume her duty of oh there we go, another banishment. Let's see how this one performs. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Literally took out an entire unit of fucking dark shards. That was good, very good. There you go. They didn't even get to shoot in the arrows, which is good. That was a very good cast. And there we go. They've took the army loss already.
We'll weaken them from afar.
Excellent. And there you go. That's how you can tackle a couple of armies from the cult of pleasure without taking like very little damage yourself. That was pretty decent, that. So there we go. So that's the end of this video. I hope it has been of help to you. Just don't forget to shove a like on the video if you're enjoying the series and you've enjoyed the video, and if it's also been of some use to you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with my latest videos that I release. And I'll see you all next time for the next video.